He approached us in some casual conversation about how our night had been, what we do for a living, and described himself as a footballer to raise our interest in his conversation. That's when my friend stepped away towards one of the corner shops, and this stranger happened to take my phone off my possession and into his pocket.
So there was a really specific pattern of offending where the group of offenders would go out and they would target people quite often on the way out of nightclubs or bars, and through a combination of social engineering mechanisms get them into a position where they were in possession of their phone and their phone was unlocked at the time. So once the potential victim was standing there, phone unlocked, one of the group would relieve them of their phone, either by theft or robbery.
It was only a couple of minutes between the initial snatch and this person trying to make a getaway, and me and my friend, we followed him around the street, and that's when we were supported by a couple of plainclothes police officers who later apprehended this person. My whole focus was to try and get my phone back, and that was not found on the original thief, so we decided to leave it at that.
As in Kushal's case, almost immediately afterwards sometimes, the financial movements would start from the phone, so the data would start to be exploited, and we saw that in both traditional banking apps and in cryptocurrency.
This is hard-earned savings that I had where it was being spent by strangers, and I definitely felt very, very exposed and didn't know when it would stop, right? Because there were so many different avenues that they were using. Overall, it's been from a situation, obviously, where I was a victim to now where there's been justice served. I think it's been a very impressive outcome.